Welcome back to XCOM. Apologies if my voice sounds a bit off, it sounds different to me, but I don't know if my hearing's just off or if it sounds different externally. Also, sorry for the late upload on this one. I've been busy with other things and I ran out of my kind of buffer videos that I record in advance. Now this episode I expect we'll just be waiting for things to complete, like these workshops, and can get a lot faster progress on things. Damn it. Everyone's building alien bases and that's another sectoid base. Oh, sectoid? So I can't read. No, that's a Snakemen base. Also, I can't remember what I read. They both start with S's. Yeah. The Snakemen themselves don't matter. What matters is that they have chrysalids with them. I think this is probably the main wave. That will actually build the base. Yeah, supply ship it definitely is. No, they probably can't catch the supply ships, but you know, it's worth sending the Interceptors out anyway, in case they do. If the supply ship slows down. What? Why aren't they rearmed? Is that annoying? It barely shot it down. Oh, they got the supply ships, great. And they don't have weapons. Great. I love my reliable interceptors. And they don't have things either. Hold on. See if I can get to the base before the supply ship takes off. And I'm guessing that's... no. That's another supply ship. Again, I'll try sending Interceptor, but they'll probably already left by the time I get there. Supply ships never tend to land for long. I think even when they're not not doing resupply missions if they're just building a base. Right, so I may have already ordered some, but I'll assume I haven't, so yeah. Need more storage space. Actually, no, I need to sell something. Yeah, nothing I really can, I don't think. I don't know what takes up lots of storage space. They are good. Do they have enough missiles? They don't. I'm guessing I already ordered some, but get more. They're missing weapons. Must have already bought some. I'll just wait a bit. Actually, yeah, they don't have anything in storage, so it must have already ordered some. I won't buy anything more for a while. Alright. Isn't that convenient? Oh great, nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. I'm sure when he walks in through the UFO door, nothing bad will happen at all. Also, so if I sound tired, because, like, I've been working a lot, I am tired. That's why this video didn't come out on the, why I couldn't keep up to schedule. I've had more, unexpected work, than I would regularly, usually. That's one shot. The one shot is real! I don't know what they say on the show. I know I hear people say that though. I think that's like an anime. I don't watch them. I am more of the old man shouts at cloud type or types. I don't know what correct phrases there. Also, that's another reason why I think I'm sick. My throat's got throat coughing. I have to cough. And because in case you can't tell, my speech, brain speech, the word choosing. I don't think that's speech processing, because I think speech processing is for when you're listening, but yeah. Being able to speak properly and choose what words to say in time has been not the best, this week. We'll send people over this way. On the other hand, I say work, I've learnt how to use latex equations, like write them. I've gotten a lot better at that and all the formatting and stuff, though I'm still very much a noob, I feel. I've been learning about how to like align stuff and all the formatting methods for like text comments and stuff, and that's pretty useful stuff, I say. I suppose it's only useful if you're using like formulas to write things, but I've been writing documentation like reports, so formulas are... I am using formulas for what I'm doing. And yeah, it's a lot better than like what I've got. I've got LibreOffice Writer is what I use. I've got a latex extension that like renders it into an SVG image. You click on it and you use the extension, you can type in an equation, it saves it in the document, but what the actual document sees, it's just like an SVG image that gets rendered normally. And but yeah, it works, and it's very convenient, it's very good, and I prefer the formatting for that a lot more than the built-in LibreOffice math equations, because I think they're rather bad. I know, I've used Word equations before, and they're alright, but LibreOffice is just... not good. But latex, very good. Very configurable, customizable. And you know, even despite it being images, the extension does this pretty well. It shows the images in line with the text, and like it keeps them at a good font size and alignment and all that, and it looks like human made, as if someone like physically typeset it out. It's a very good working extension. It does its job well. This is peak accuracy here. They hit him and it didn't even kill him. There we go. So everyone else just can't aim, this guy can. He managed to hit them with a snapshot. No one has exited as of yet, so I shall enter. Oh right, yeah, I was thinking, usually the alarms exploded and I don't get any, but no, both of the supply ships I'm going against are landed, which, yeah, sending my rookie squad against them might end badly, but like, hopefully not. Cleared the outside pretty well so far, so yeah. And you know, this isn't a farm map where you can have these people holed up in a building and just like sniping your whole squad off and throwing grenades and yeah. Not that. That's not a problem. I think they're what little I was just speaking about self-preservation. I'm going to say what little self-preservation the aliens have. They tend not to use blaster launchers inside. Apparently I spoke too soon. I think it was on the upper floor. I'm really not sure who fired that. Because I don't think there's any way for the people on the upper floor to see down. Might be a bug or something. So I know the XCOM usually is, you know, the original version has tons of bugs in it, but I think Open XCOM worked out, you know, most of the kinks, so to say. But perhaps that's one they haven't addressed. Because, you know, the AI having some kind of problem, that's should say AI these days, it's the bot logic, the NPC logic. So now that we have actual AI, conceivably it's harder for the people who made Open XCOM, the developers, to understand how it works and modify it. Yeah, I say like all these days, I'm actually not old, I am just, you know, the newest generation of boomers being raised. No. I am not with the hip youth culture. I think a lot of it is degenerate. But I am still progressive and modern and all that. I just prefer the old way of doing things unless I see a good reason to do so. Conservative, you could say, but not the kind of conservative that wants to kill, like, Muslims or imprison people for having anti-Christian thoughts, or, you know, that kind of dumb stuff. Not radical right, which have co-opted the conservative moniker recently. I'm sophisticated enough to know about words like co-opted, which I'm sure most of them wouldn't. Hold on a minute, I'm going to take a note. I am back. Say hello back, I'm viewer. No, you can't speak to me. This is going quite smoothly so far. And see, now I've successfully jinxed it so that the spawn rates will increase by like 200%, and I'll be able to get more alien gear. And, you know, inexplicably through some bug, chrysalids will appear on the supply ship, because that's how XCOM works. That's the middle floor, send most of the people up to the top floor. Because if I want to, like, clear the wall like I did last time, which I think worked rather well, I want many people to shoot at it. Let's hope someone doesn't throw a grenade, and I hope I didn't jinx it there. It seems it didn't. Keep most of the people on this middle floor, so they don't have enough time units to really cover the top floor. I said about the nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. I think that's I don't know what show that's from. It's from some animated TV show, That's a meme, and you know, it's the guy driving saying, "Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys," and it's like, "Meet the Sniper" title card. It's very funny. Good. One shot. I am very appreciative of the plasma rifles. Like, I know I've had them for, I think, nearing half of the playthrough by now. But yeah, they're very good. There's better accuracy. You know, I've looked up the wiki stats. Better accuracy than laser rifles. Able to one-shot, basically, of the normal units. I think anything but mutons and, I don't know, the health of ethereals. Yeah. They're just solidly good, you know, they're not as fun or situationally useful as the blaster launcher. Or as much of a just kind of general buff as the armour. Like, you know, the armour, it's a buff, it's not inherently useful most of the time, but it generally makes things go smoother. The rifles are just noticeably good. Like, you know, you're playing with them and you notice they just do a lot better most of the time than the rocket launchers in actually in observable ways. Like how enemies get one shot and they hit the shots more often unless you get very unlucky, whereas the laser rifles, if I remember right, they have an actual kind of proper debuff on accuracy. I'll try using a motion scanner. Guessing those are in the bridge. There'll be someone down the corridor, probably. That one. There's an alien waiting up there for me. Somehow sent all of my bad people here and all of the good people upstairs. Like, I meant to send more people upstairs. I didn't meant to send all of my good people upstairs. Thought it would be balanced, but no. Still, there's usually like very few enemies on this floor. Minimal resistance. So that's 1-5 back, 4 down, 8 forward, 1 down. Yeah, corridor. Bubbly bridge-ish area. I think that's corridor as well. Really. was nearly peak XCOM accuracy. Just not quite there yet. Oh, these are the bugs that launched the blaster launcher. Committed suicide with it. Or, hold on, this is on YouTube, I should say. They committed, self-death or something. Whatever it is, those, like, shorts creators holding the, microphones and reading from their phone. Those kinds of people, whatever it is they say now. Oh, unalive themselves, I remember. I'm with the times, I'm hip and with it. Hello there. General Kenobi. Gonna step that guy aside. There. Being very careful not to destroy the navigation stuff, because, you know, I don't need it, but I can sell it for a decent price. Where's the last one? Oh, 2. It's 2 down. Well, 2 left, 2 down. 9 left, 2 down. Else there's one out there. I'll just hope for a decent reaction for her. Because, you know, I could throw a grenade, but I think that would take more time. Units probably wouldn't be able to throw it, and it probably wouldn't kill them. There's one thing, although the plasma rifles, you know, they get better. The grenades, you can get the alien grenade more. On the bottom floor or something. Seems likely. Don't know where they'd be hiding though. Strange. Send someone just to check if there's... Yeah, no aliens there. Must be on the bottom floor. Don't know really where they were hiding though. I'll send people to watch over this way. Oh, there was one there. You perfectly managed to... I will say that that's a strategic... I reached a threshold of believement there. Threshold of belief that there wouldn't be one there, because what's the odds of someone going there, kind of chasing them around the table? Yeah. That's just a kind of unlucky play. A risk which I had deemed unlikely, but it did happen. These guys have minimal reaction time units, but with 4 of them, surely one of them's gonna fire. If an alien comes. There'll be 3 down, or 3 right, 4 down. It must be bottom 4. Must have just, same thing as above. Some aliens must have just kind of slipped past me. As we were clearing the area, didn't clear it fully. Just making reasonable assumptions to speed things along. One right, 6 down. Outside. Keep these guys just to watch. That's XCOM. They just shoot a shot into the wall, get instantly reaction fired. It's a good score. Oh no, I've lost 1 squaddy. How terrible. Now, every troop matters, just not the ones that aren't valuable. Ah, good. So can have Interceptors not chasing things with empty ammunition now? What a luxury. This is why it would probably be ideal to, like, keep notes between episodes, but no, I'm not doing that. It would be ideal for not forgetting things, but also it's silly and I don't want to do it. However, can't be bothered. How much space do I have here? Not much. I think I can move the power sources from here, but maybe sell everything else. With the navigation as well. Yeah. Good to have extra funding anyway. That's why supply ships are good. They give you a... If you're attacking them, they give you a good consistent money source. But also source if you're building UFOs, but I'm not yet because I still don't have the workshops online though. I think they'll be online quite shortly. So that's good. Oh. Oh good, they landed again. They took off, but then they landed, so that's alright. Although, hold on, why have I... Oh, I didn't take extra people. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk my... it's a farm mission, definitely not. I'm thinking, not risking my good squad with those people. Can I? No, I can't send them to another mission. If I could, I'd send them after that crashed one. Yeah, not risking my good squad on a mission with only half the troops. Oh great, alien infiltration in North America still? I thought they already got the whole continent down. Hold on. Oh, they're taking off. Cycle another intercept on, because I think that one's been waiting there for some time. They take leaving the atmosphere, I'm guessing. Oh, try and see if they go up in the forests. Yep. Yeah, I left the atmosphere. Actually, they left my radar coverage, but they're leaving because they're... Oh. Damn it. They're definitely gonna kill the base. Can I, see if I can maybe transfer some stuff? Oh. I wonder what happens if the Interceptors are in there. It's worth seeing, worth trying out. Because I'm fairly certain that's going straight for the base, and yeah. Oh. So, apparently not. Yeah, should I try it? Perhaps not, yeah. That was successful. I think now that that's gone, I won't bother getting anything else here, because, like, they're gonna kill the thing. I don't think dismantling gets any money, so I won't bother with that. They passed right over it and didn't see it, though I'm for sure they know where it is then, because yeah, they passed right over it. Oh, hold on. What's this? Medium scale. Fuel here. Yeah, they have enough. Send it after them. Yeah. Pretty sure that, that guy... a large scout doing a terror mission. How menacing. Truly am terrified of the 2 mutons in there. Just shoot him down. Brilliant. See if I can get a scavenger there before night time. Looks like it. I forgot to put more troops on. Isn't that great? This should be fine for just mutons. Oh, not just mutons, you know, they're the weakest faction in the game. I mean, just a medium scale. I'm curious whether the actual weakest faction, whether it's meant to be floaters or sectoids. Because, you know, sectoids are kind of little, they look physically like the weakest faction, but, oh, this is like the kind of mission where I had my whole squad wiped out before. Yeah, the sectoids are physically the weakest, but, like, they have the mind ability Psionic, which is really stupidly strong and out of league for the point of the game in which they're around, so yeah. I remember this blaster launcher, I was talking about how it would be good on farms. Well, let's test that theory. Because if there is an alien in a farmhouse, they're getting instantly blown up. Oh, look at that. Alien in a farmhouse, who could have guessed? Actually, I think they're on a farmhouse. Got him. And they get to fire and reload in the same turn, unlike the large rocket launchers. Again, I love blaster launchers. So I just started blasting. This squad has just sent these guys to UFO. Rest of them can search around the area. definitely tell these guys they're the best ones, because for one thing, they all have actual decent time units, like all above 60. Yeah, even this guy, he's on 6 once he's done. No, they're all good. Thing about, plasma launchers being kind of directly good. It's the same thing with the skilled units, although actually the skilled units are more like armor, I would say, in that little is directly observable about them, or rather noticeable unless you're really paying attention, other than like the time units being higher, but they tend to be more survivable. They have more time units, more stamina, more aim. It does seem better. Better in a number of not easy to describe ways. Ooh. Who goes there? Another alien. His head should be blown off. I can't launch the missile. Are they holding a blast launcher? Oh. I can't see them holding anything. Yeah, I won't bother taking a shot. I was talking about the subtle benefits of better troops. There's little subtle about that. A Muton, the best combat unit, walks out the door, takes a shot. It was like just a grazing shot, took a quarter of their health. They turn an incident reaction file, one-shot Muton. That's ridiculously OP. Oh, yeah. This is why you, I think, kind of conglomerate your good troops, because, sure, if they all get wiped out, then that's a really bad thing, but they're not going to get wiped out, because with enough of them, they end up doing stupid shit like that. I'd say stupidly good shit. Stupid from a balance perspective, because that is not fair and balanced. If I were the aliens, I would be extremely mad if that happened to me. Like, imagine you're in the early game or something, you have your pistol, you just shoot a little Muton guy, and they turn around and insta-kill. They throw a grenade that they already had armed, and kill like half your squad. So where are they shooting from? I'm not entirely sure. So they're in that building. Going to just get this guy vertically out of the way, and then I think here. Another one. I'll get this guy to actually this guy. Blast launcher. See, I'm trying to keep the blaster launcher kind of running clear of other things, because I think it can kind of drift a bit. I love leveling buildings. Maximum collateral damage is my policy. At this point, can you say it's unintended? No. Can you say it looked cool? Definitely. No one even in the UFO. I just had to level that entire building. Probably not cost efficient, but it certainly looks cool. And I have what, like $17-18 million now? Yeah. So rebuilding that South America base, that will be like, you know, paying 10 cents out of my wallet, basically. The only downside is that you can't pay the construction crews to work faster. How unfortunate. That would be ever so fair and balanced. Yep, I'll sell those launchers, because those were the ones I bought when I wasn't meant to. Thing is, blast bombs, once I get these workshops online, I will be able to make them en masse, so I can really, I think, use them wherever it's not close quarters. Because, yeah, they're good. They're good, and, you know, I'll be able to make them decently cheaply. What was it exactly? $8,000 a shot plus the Illyrium, say that's a value of like, I think 8,300? Round up to 9,000 to consider the time it takes to do. $9,000 a shot is a lot more expensive than plasma, but the savings in terms of not risking a troop dying and having to rebuild armour and train them and all that, far more savings, so I think from now on, wherever you're not forced to use the heavy plasma, or forced because of close quarters, the blaster launcher's just better. Anyway, I think that's enough of my rambling about my love for the blaster launcher for today, so see you next week. Or, I suppose, if you're perhaps watching this on a playlist in the future, you'd be watching these back to back, so just see you next time.